from Kitchener-Waterloo Little Theatre on 9 Princess Street in Waterloo, Ontario, bring you another night of improvised comedy. Everything you see us do tonight is made up on the spot, no script, no rehearsals, everything based on suggestions from our lovely and talented studio audience. Let's meet our improvisers, starting out with Andrea Buchholz. When not improvising, Andrea enjoys long walks on the beach, scaring little children, and prank calling all of the Kardashians. Craig Rinto describes himself as the result of a backstage romance between a director and his set designer. Daryl Dean. Conceived in volcano, released into the atmosphere, like a phoenix, he has risen from the ashes to give you the kind of improv that would make Pompeii jealous. Josh is the current technical manager at KW Little Theatre and a former graduate of Arts Canterbury. And Nicholas Odson is a trained fight instructor. Indeed. His favorite scenes include hugging and stage combat. Sometimes at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your cast. And I'll get you guys to stay up there while we introduce a special guest, a local actress who's recently appeared in the Arab-Israeli cookbook, Penny Belushi. And Penny, we're going to ask you to sit in front there and grab a chair if you want, or you can sit on the floor. And she's going to be conducting our improvisers, and we're going to get a pet peeve for each of them, something that annoys you or ticks you off. One for Andrea.
Hates hearing about politics.
Hates hearing about politics.
That's
excellent.
very true.
One for Craig.
Yeah. Loves Trump.
Loves Trump. It's a stretch for him. One for Daryl.
Yappy dogs.
What's that?
Yappy
dogs. One for Josh.
Road construction.
Road construction. And one for Nick.
People that walk behind your car when you're backing up.
People who walk behind your car when you're backing up. So what's going to happen is Penny... Yeah, absolutely. Penny is going to conduct all of them. She can change the level from very low to very high. She can have more than one going at once. She can do whatever she wants. She's the conductor, and when she decides it's over, she'll draw a line across it, and it'll be done. They will be ranting, as long as she's pointing at them, about their pet peeve. We'll have a quick recap. Andrea?
I hate politics.
Donald Trump is great.
Yeah, he does.
Road construction, I hate it.
People walking behind my cars and trying to back up.
We now take to you a symphony of pet peeves.
Let me tell you about this road construction. All over the place, every road in this city.
It's not about roads, it's about walls. Build big, big walls.
I try. Every time I try to get out of my parking lot, and no, I can't.
You know, I feel like just as we got through the whole prime ministerial thing in Canada, no sooner are we out of the frying pan into the fire with the American...
7 days I'm stuck here because I'm behind them. I love dogs, but those little guys need to shut up. They stop talking all the time.
One of the things that we're going to do is set dogs on immigrants. Every immigrant who's not white, who's not a male, who doesn't have beautiful hair, and they're all going to have dogs.
Every single road in this city is closed.
Parades. I try and get...
And the
I
parades
just don't know
can't...
what to do. So
The roads are closed, the parades can't get through.
You know, and Bernie Sanders, the man is decrepit and old and just...
Bernie Sanders, how dare you even say his name in my presence? You use the H word next.
He's just like that little barking. I backed over. That dog and Bernie Sanders. And it was glorious. Because I just couldn't handle people behind my car. They're all dead.
Donald.
We're going to play a game for you now that involves sending one of our improvisers out of the room. There goes Josh. And this is going to be a blind date. So when he comes back in, he's going to be a celebrity of some kind, a famous person, living or dead, real or fictional, anyone at all, as long as they're really well known. MC Hammer. Is he old enough to know who that is?
No, I don't think so.
Probably not. Another suggestion, somebody a little more contemporary. Pardon? Rachel McAdams? Hands up those who know who that is. Excellent. All right, Rachel McAdams. On the count of 3, say, come back, Josh. 1, 2, 3. Come back, Josh. And we're going to send someone on a date with Josh. Off goes Nick, and when Nick is out of the room, we're going to get a famous person for him to be, again, real or fictional, living or dead. Wait till he's out of the room. And yes?
Cookie Monster!
I'm sorry?
Cookie Monster!
Cookie Monster. All right. Everybody knows Cookie Monster. On the count of 3, come back, Nick. 1, 2, 3.
Come back, Nick! We miss you. Come back, Nick!
There we go. So what's going to happen is we're going to send these two people on a date. Each of them knows who the other one is. They don't know who they are. They have to drop clues to let each other know who they are, assisted by the rest of the cast. We need one more thing, a romantic location in Kitchener-Waterloo.
Behind the McDonald's.
Behind McDonald's. That says something about Kitchener-Waterloo, doesn't it? But romantic date behind the McDonald's.
Just on time when the crow calls.
I didn't think you would come.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, buddy.
So amazing. And I just thought that, that this is kind of a dive, probably where the place is. Usually I brought you some flowers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, well, they cook their treats here in the morning fresh. So I figure afterward they'll have some to throw out. Right. And you'd probably just love that.
I would love free treat.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm all about. How did you know me so well?
Well, your e-dating profile. And I mean all the songs that you would sing. I mean, I have been watching you on the TV for decades. Yeah.
Well, I'm very flattered. Thanks for agreeing. I know you had a huge schedule, movies and things like that, and you came out here to this KW in LA, and you're behind the dumpster with me. And waiting for some free treats. For you, anything. Yeah, well,
pretty much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's really you, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It actually really is
Would you tell me something? What's Ryan really like?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Yeah. Take your notebook and go. Take your notebook and go.
Ryan is, my partner, but we're in an open relationship, so this is totally okay.
Wow, I thought it was just sort of like more of a screen thing.
I'm sorry, I just have to
Throw the.
This is my free treats. Oh, I want some free treats.
yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh my
God, it's you!
Yeah, it
It's
is.
you! I
It is
loved
actually
you!
me.
I
Yeah.
loved you in the notebook! I loved you!
I
You
was
were
in
awesome!
the notebook.
You have terrible table manners in front of this person!
No, it's come on. It's he's just being himself.
And you're in KW, you're from London, Ontario, but like more recently you're living in Hollywood and you're here now?
Yeah, I totally do that. And I watch my movies so often that I have seen The Notebook once, like a decade ago.
Well, you should watch yourself more often because you are just really awesome.
So many people tell me that, actually.
Can you tell me how you dealt with the time travel thing?
The time travel thing, yeah. So the way we did it was that
it was so heartbreaking.
Yeah,
on a
lot of character.
You're in the current issue of InStyle because of your hair.
Oh, yes, because of my hair.
Yeah.
I don't think she gets in style.
Awesome.
I don't actually.
You don't even
subscribe
read
to
about
InStyle.
it, like yourself in magazines?
No, I'm. Humility. Right?
Man, you are awesome. It's just been such a pleasure pleasure to meet you.
Thanks, yeah,
And
it's
you,
for the-
work on your table manners.
Oh, come on, he's gonna be
Bye,
yourself.
Velma.
Be yourself. Jeez Louise.
So are you with the last name like that? Are you like Scottish?
Probably, you know. We looked.
Of course she's Scottish, and her father's name was Adam.
Adam was my father's
Right,
name.
and then in the
we put
Scottish
it in the.
vernacular, you put something in front of it
Yes.
to show that you're Adam.
Yeah. Adams. Yeah.
If only one of my friends were here.
Yeah. Rachel was my favorite character.
I don't
I
know.
don't know if they knew who they were. I think one of them does.
I'm Rachel McAdams.
And Nick, would you care to take a
So I thought I was Scooby-Doo. But treats, and I like eating. I'm a Cookie Monster?
Yes! And he pulls it out of the fire. Excellent. Well done. For our next scene, we're going to have three of our improvisers, actually two of our improvisers, be an expert on some topic, and we need to know what that topic is going to be.
Ladybugs.
Ladybugs. And what about these ladybugs is unusual?
They tie shoelaces.
They tie shoelaces. These improvisers are going to be speaking in one voice while I interview them on this topic. So let's get two of our improvisers up. There's Daryl and Josh. All right. You're going to be speaking in unison in one voice. And the topic is, again, ladybugs tying shoelaces. Good evening and welcome to Trained Insects. We have a very unusual guest. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Doo-Wop.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Doo-Wop.
And what nationality is that?
Spanish.
So we have a Spanish guest on our show. Now, I understand you have a very unusual hobby. What is that?
I train ladybugs to something.
You don't even remember what it is you train them to. It's been like 45 seconds, and you've already forgotten that you train them to tie shoelaces.
I'm drunk.
That explains the slurring. Now, I understand we have some. So we have a shoe you can use to demonstrate how these ladybugs accomplish this feat of tying the shoelaces.
Well, you see, they work the lace with their hands.
Now, I don't claim to be an entomologist or anything like that, but do ladybugs have hands?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know. All right, so this makes the whole process a lot easier then.
Yeah.
All right. So what is the most challenging part then, if it's not the lack of hands, what is the most challenging part of ladybugs tying shoelaces?
Well, they don't wear shoes.
Let's get some questions from our studio audience. Yes.
Have you tried using Velcro?
Ah, have you tried using Velcro instead of laces?
That did work for
I've got to ask, what went wrong?
They got stuck.
Okay, all right. Some more questions from our studio audience about ladybugs tying shoelaces.
Do they ever bite ankles?
Do they ever bite ankles?
Oh my goodness. Do they bite ankles? Let me tell you about my poor ankles.
All right, I think we've heard enough. Let's have another question for our expert on ladybugs tying shoelaces. Yes?
Are you usually drunk while you're training?
That's a good question. Are you usually drunk while you're training these ladybugs?
Absolutely.
All right, let's have a round of applause for our expert on training ladybugs. So for our next scene, we're going to get an audience member to tell us a little bit about themselves. So who would like to tell us a few basic facts about yourself? Anything at all? Someone who hasn't, yeah, hashtag safe space. Someone who hasn't volunteered anything before. Anyone at all? You're gonna hate me for this. Not necessarily. Can you come down, please? If I come up there. So tell us your name.
Emily.
Hi, Emily. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a contortionist.
In that case, we're going to do something different from what I thought. This is going to be most uses of an audience member. So come on down. So your job is very simple. You just have to be on stage in some physical position, your choice what it is, and they're going to try and find as many interpretations of that position as they can in the space of 1 minute. If they clap their hands twice, change to a different position. Okay? All right. She's a contortionist. She can do anything. Oh my God. Wow. All right. So, remember, this airs in prime time.
Jim.
This is the best fort.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down.
So I said to him, I don't care what you think, she's still my wife.
Change position.
I can't see anything.
Honey, the fold-out ironing board is stuck.
New position.
Oi, 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 oi.
All right, here comes the soccer ball.
And what do we got in the liquor cabinet here? Oh, yeah, okay, this is good.
And you can see inside the $1 bill a triangle. Illuminati.
10 seconds. Wow.
Jeez.
Tina Turner.
Grab, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Don't grab the grab.
And we're going to give you thunderous applause. So for our next scene, we're going to send all but one of our improvisers out of the room for a murder chain. Actually, let's send 3 of them out. 3 improvisers out. 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. And what's going to happen is, while they're out of the room, we're going to get some information from you. We need to have a room in a house. It's like a big mansion, any kind of room you can imagine.
Observatory.
What is that?
Observatory.
Observatory. Let's go with that. And we need to have an occupation for the person coming in.
Gardener.
Gardener. Thank you very much. And an object. Any kind of object.
Bicycle bell.
What is that?
Bicycle bell.
A bicycle bell, like chain? Oh, bell. Bicycle bell. All right. So what's going to happen is, first person's going to come in, do a scene with one of these improvisers, entirely in gibberish, in which the person coming in figures out that they are in an observatory, that they are a gardener, and that there is a bicycle bell in the scene. They will then somehow use the bicycle bell to kill the person who gave them that information. The next person comes in and they pass it along. So it's kind of like the game of broken telephone. So once again, we have an observatory, a gardener, and a bicycle bell. Let's, on the count of three, say, come back. Pardon? Oh, yeah, all in gibberish. On the count of three, say, come back, first murderer. 1, 2, 3. On the count of three, come back, next killer. 1, 2, 3. Come back, next killer.
Buonasera. Bing. Oh,
Yes. Yes. Hi.
Oh, Maris.
Ding.
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 Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop.
No, sure.
On the count of three, come back, last killer. 1, 2, 3.
Ring? Hello?
And the fun for us is we knew that they didn't have a hope of getting it. So let's see how they did. Set up in reverse order. Daryl, what do you think the room in the house was?
The kitchen?
No. Josh, what was the room in the house? Andrea, what was the room in the house?
I'm going with the dumb waiter.
It was an observatory.
And what was your occupation, Daryl?
Bicyclist.
I can see where you got that from. And Josh, what was your occupation?
I live in Florida.
Andrea, what was your occupation?
Chef.
And it was, in fact, gardener. And let's figure out the murder weapon.
I'm just gonna go ahead with a walkie-talkie.
Uh-huh. Josh?
3 is a prime number.
Hard to argue with that. I mean, you're not wrong.
I will see your 3 as a prime number, but raise you a bicycle belt.
Yay! That has been our show for tonight. Let's have a round of applause for all our improvisers. And we hope you join us again next week on Theater on